Jackirae Sagouspe. And were these wonderful people or what who came on the call today? These women are just, they're successful, they are integrous, they're courageous, they're smart, and supportive, obviously, of other successful women or other women who are starting out also. So how are you feeling about this?
Well, very excited, obviously, because it's important to have people actually tell you what they think, how it helped, or how maybe to improve it. But so far, it sounds like it's on a goal list, and people are using it, and I thoroughly enjoy the fact that Jo and her company are going to be publishing and will be getting into book into circulation, hopefully, not just in Nevada, but nationwide. So I'm excited and I'm happy, and I'm very grateful to everyone who spoke today.
Thank you. Yes, and by the way, you can get the book both on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. And Jo, are you still on the call? Is it out in the Kindle version yet? Yeah, Jo, you're still here. Do we have the Kindle version yet? I know because there are charts and graphs for people to use, that we wanted to set up a system so that people could get them in a hard copy, a paper copy, somewhere on the internet. So I'm not sure how that process goes, but it is coming out on Kindle, in Kindle and Nook. So it's exciting. And by the way, it's a perfect Christmas gift for, no, seriously, because there are a lot of things now. There's one thing you can count on, and that's change. And that's what we've been going through. And even though this is written for women, it's basic business principles. So it applies to men also. All right. So yes, the target is women. However, if you know a guy who's looking to start a business, he can benefit from this also.
Right.
Yeah. So, okay. And we've got a Facebook page, Smart Women, Wise Choices, an Introduction to Entrepreneurship. You can find us on LinkedIn, Smart Women, Wise Choices. And there's a discussion group on Facebook, which is, guess what? Smart Women, Wise Choices. And we're going to be posting a lot more in those avenues for you, and look forward to seeing you. So Jackie, let me see. You've done a magnificent job. Oh, I know what I wanted to mention. I was at an event a month and a half ago, and there was a woman there, Dr. Wendy. She works with people, business people, with their financials. And I asked her, I said, Dr. Wendy, what's your doctorate in? And she said, business administration. I was over the top impressed, right? And I had the book with me, and I showed it to her. And she said, well, how much is it? I'll buy it. And I was going to give it to her in the hopes that she would read it and review it. And she purchased it. So it was our first physical. And she read it on the plane back to Atlanta, where she lives. She landed and she called me almost immediately to say how excited she was at having this book. She said, this is what I've been looking for. She has a group of women that she coaches, and it's an academy actually for women for setting up their own businesses. And she said, I've been looking for a textbook, and Smart Women, Wise Choices, and an Introduction to Entrepreneurship is our textbook. So that was such a shot in the arm, because when we first started with this, and as you heard from our entrepreneurial guests, it does make a difference to follow the instructions in this book. And even if you are in business already, you might want to go back to the drawing board and see if there might be a few steps that you'd like to address that you might have missed. So
Or has there been enough change in the marketplace and your customer base that you're not recognizing and addressing? And by going through the process of the analysis and the charts and thinking about each customer and the words that come to mind to you now because of how you know them, could be very important in your sales presentations.